What if Tiana made a deal that changed everything? Almost There is The Princess and the Frog Twisted Tale, the movie that we know with a plot twist. In this story, the Shadow Man corners Tiana and offers her a deal she cannot refuse. It's everything she could ever want. Her own restaurant, her friends and family safe, and her father back. Her dream of running a restaurant with her father becomes a reality when she makes the deal. Tia lives the high life with her best friends Charlotte and Naveen. Her mother and father are safe and happy. Charlotte has even made it her mission to play matchmaker between her best friends. Everything was perfect. Until it wasn't. The reality that she knows has started to crumble around her. Literally, the city is falling apart. A dense fog has moved in over the city, and a green sludge has flooded the water. And shadows start watching Tiana. And she knows deep in her bones that this has everything to do with Shadow Man's deal. And it scared her. One night, she broke down and told Charlotte everything about the deal, and decided that there was only one person that could help her, Mama Odie. Tia had planned to go alone into the swamp, but her friends wouldn't let her. If she needed help, they were going with her. They got a boat and set out. Traveling through the swamp was not easy. Just about everything that could go wrong did go wrong. And when they finally made it to their destination, it wasn't Mama Odie who answered the door. It was her niece. Mama Odie was out of town and wouldn't be back for another month. All of Tiana's hope was lost with those words, so she told her niece her story. Seeing how distraught Tiana was, Mama Odie's niece offered to help. There was someone in the city that just might be able to help them. The crew traveled back to the city to Mama Odie's friend, but unfortunately she pretty much scares Tiana off with her warnings. And right about the same time, Tiana's father falls ill. He's really sick and rapidly aging, as if time were catching up with him. After all, he was pretty much living on borrowed time. To make things worse, some of her friends start going missing. So she decides to go back to Mama Odie's friend. The woman explains that the balance is upset. The spirits are mad, and the only way to set the world right again is to let her father go. His time was already up, and she bargained for more. But she needed to let him be at peace. And as far as the Shadow Man went, she told Tiana he has always been selfish and power-hungry, and that his time was up and the shadows demanded payment. She left Mama Odie's friend knowing what she had to do. She went to see her father and say goodbye. And when he took his last breath, she knew he would be at peace. Even though she was heartbroken, she still had one thing left to do. Confront the Shadow Man. She went out looking for him, but she didn't have to go far. He found her. He tried to back her into another deal. His friends on the other side were demanding payment in the form of a soul, and he wanted to give them Tiana's. The Shadow Man had taken her friends already, and threatened more if she didn't sign the contract giving up her soul. But Tiana called his bluff, and instead of signing her name, she wrote "Goodbye, Shadow Man." The shadows converged and wrapped around the Shadow Man, taking his soul as payment. The moment it was over, the fog receded, the green cleared from the water, and she found her friends, and everything went back to the way it should have been. Tiana celebrated Mardi Gras in her own restaurant with her friends and family. She was no longer almost there. She had made it.